What's going on, guys? It's Cliffy here, and what a moment this is. The moment that we make our debut in the Australian colours. This is our debut proper. I think I did have a game actually that I possibly simulated. I'm not 100% sure on that, but we are here today. We are playing in our 2020 debut against Bangladesh. We've got a very tough Bangladesh side, it must be said, that we are coming up against. And we are in their conditions as well. We do have, I mean, it's probably better, to be fair, to have number 8 rather than like number 1 on our shirt. So I'm not too fussed about that. 8 is technically half of 16. So if we could put in half of our normal performance, I would be absolutely ecstatic with that. But this is the first of 5 T20s that are being played between ourselves and Bangladesh. We have obviously gone and finished off the NatWest T20 Blast. In between that, we did have some domestic cricket that we were playing in Bangladesh, so we are quite acclimatised to the conditions, it must be said, and I'm actually quite happy with our role on this side, to be fair. We're batting at number 7. Matthew Wade is above us, and you know, I'm not too fussed about that, to be fair. I think in the international scene, 7 or 8 probably is where I would be looking to bat. Probably, you know, 8, possibly even number 8. Just because, you know, our batting is not quite there. Our bowling is very solid, but I don't know if our batting really makes up for batting any higher than 7 at this stage of our career. It's something that I'm going to look to try and work on and just try and build up as much as we can. So that's a very good first over, actually, only going for the 1 run. I'm going to stick with, I'm trying to remember, it feels like so long since I've actually played this game. I'm going to stick with this field here, go with the in-swing, because we do have that man at probably a deep, square, fine leg, I guess you would say, for a lack of a better word, sorry. And we do have that man down at third man as well. So we do kind of have all our options covered in this situation. There are still runs to be scored out there, but we are just going to look to try and dot up as much as possible, pick ourselves up some wickets. That is a little bit of a risky shot from Iqbal, who is still in, opened up the innings, remember, and he is now 37 off 39, so he is really playing, I guess, he's in for the long haul here, it must be said. Pretty sure that's George Bailey out there fielding at point or cover point with the floppy on that he's got. We're going to have a cheeky appeal for that one, but I think it has come off the bat, so the umpire shakes his head, says, no, that is not out. But we've bowled well. We've bowled in-swing very good. In-swing, I mean, has worked for us really in, well, I mean, since we've gone and changed to it. I mean, I look back at probably maybe 5 to 6 episodes ago where we started bowling in-swing, and we did start to have quite a lot of success in the NatWest T20 Blast. So I've just gone and stuck with it. It seems to be working well. We have found a few edges in this as well, close to that LBW, obviously, on Mushfiqur Rahim in there. I think that first ball that we bowled to him, to be fair. But at the end of the day, you can't really complain about a guy who is going out there, gets pumped this ball, the last ball of the over, the last ball glitch, but you can't really complain too much about a guy who's gone for 8 off his first 2 overs in a 2020 International. That is pretty good, pretty outstanding, to be fair. And it's looking as though we are going to be batting, bowling towards the death as well. Tamim Iqbal still in. He has just gone and past 50. But Bangladesh 7 for 124. 4 overs left to go. So we'll be looking to go and try and wrap up this tail quick, smart, you would like to think. And try and keep Bangladesh, I guess, probably somewhere around that 140, 145 mark would be, it would be perfect if we could go and do that. But stranger things have happened. They do still have Tamim in, and that is dangerous for us because he is the set batsman, and he will look to will probably take as much of the strike at this late stage of the innings as possible. Just farm the strike as much as possible and just try and get that score up towards something respectable. But if we are going to continue to bang in these dot balls, hopefully we can try and get a false shot played by one of these two. If we could get Tamim, that would be amazing because it does mean that we are definitely into the tail. That one there hit uppishly, not really in control, but has gone out to that man at square leg. And it does give us 2 balls at the, I'm not even sure who this Islam guy is. Obviously a bowler. I think he's a spinner from memory. He's tucked that one away off the hips. And you're going to have to run that one through hard, Tamim, because that has been timed quite well. Gone down to that man at the boundary pretty quickly as well. And I'm just going to really hope now that we don't get a bit of that last ball bad luck. We do find the edge again. So that is about the third time that we have found the edge in 3 overs. Just hasn't gone and carried to the fielders. And that has been the story, I guess, of this career mode to date so far, that we just haven't been able to go and pick it up. We are going to get to bowl our full allotment of 4 overs. Tamim is still in there. Hassan is in, which means Islam is out. And I'm just hoping that in this last over that we can get something. We can draw a false shot or something like that. I think, to be perfectly honest, that 140, 145 is still on, especially if we can starve Tamim of the strike. And then we can go and put some pressure on the new man in, the number 10, and hopefully, as I said, draw a false shot from him and try and grab ourselves our first wicket in T20 International. So now that we are starting to get into the international stage of this career mode, it is quite exciting because it does mean that we are going to be playing against players from all around the world. First and foremost, that one there has definitely gone and taken a bit of the bat, but there was a lot of in-swing on that one, to be fair. But yeah, looking forward to that. I am still going to be playing through some domestic games as much as I can because I do really enjoy playing the domestic games. Just in this game in general. I mean, Don Bradman 14 as well was the same. I did really enjoy playing domestic games, like going back to South Australia on my career reborn, going back to Tasmania, going and playing in the 2020 tournaments around the world. It is a whole lot of fun. There's another edge. So that's about edge number 4. And again, the luck is just not with us, just not quite there to go and find the fielder, but we won't complain too much about that. If we could, I was going to say, get one last ball of our spell would be amazing. We have gone and found another edge. We have finished off as well, and that has been a pretty good spell from us, to be fair. I'm not 100% sure what we did finish up on, or if we are going to get a bat. I don't think we are. I think we did manage to chase it down quite comfortably in the end by 6 wickets. So Matty Wade getting there. Not required to bat today. Hopefully later on in the series we will be required. We do get on the board with our none for 15. So none for 15 off 4 overs. That is incredible. I think it's under 4 runs and over. I think it's about 3.75. if my maths is correct. But what a start to our international debut for Australia. We win by 6 wickets, get there with 2 overs remaining, and we do manage, we don't pick up a wicket, but we do only go for none for 15. So we've started off in very good form. We'll be looking to carry this on throughout the rest of the series. If you guys think that we can do it, if we can start picking up some wickets and getting some runs, make sure you smash that like button and let me know down below in the comments. Until next time, guys, ka kite anō. See you soon.